Hey boys and girls, and welcome to today's ELA lesson. What we're going to do is we're going to go over some sight words. We're going to talk about contractions again, and we are also going to be talking about sensory words in our senses again. And today you're going to be building a sensory poem, and we're going to do one together, but you're also going to do one on your own. So let's get started with our sight words. This word is high. That's right, like I had to reach up really high for the cookie jar. H-I-G-H, high. Or I jumped from the highest diving board, or the diving board was really high that I jumped from. Okay, what's this word? Must. That's right, must. I must have the new LOL doll. Okay, or something like that. M-U-S-T, must. What's this word? Self, right? So S-E-L-F, self. I was able to ride my bicycle all by myself, right? Self. What's this word? Again, right, again. So remember that means to do it over another time. So I had to read the book again to find the answer. So A-G-A-I-N, again. Awesome. Okay, now we're going to talk about those contractions. Okay, and yesterday we were talking about, we just kind of introduced contractions, and we just talked a little bit about why we make contractions. So remember, sometimes when we're talking, we're talking too fast and we blend our words together. So then we make a contraction. So for example, okay, okay, he will do his homework tonight. Okay. Sometimes, though, we smush some of those words together, okay, because we're talking too fast or we're reading too fast. So he will do his homework together. He will is what we're kind of smushing together. So sometimes what happens is as we're reading this, we'll say he will, he'll, and you kind of take away the whoop and the sound. So then it becomes, when that happens, oops, then this card comes into play. Okay, and then the word would look like heal. Okay, and that apostrophe is the most important piece. Heal. Okay, so instead of he will do his homework, it becomes, oops, I made my L as an apostrophe. He'll do his homework. So instead of saying he will do his homework tonight, he'll do his homework tonight, because we're smushing them together. Okay, so that's where that apostrophe comes into play. Okay, what about I said that we will go to the store. I said that we will go to the store. Okay, so again, we will kind of get smushed together. I said that we'll. I said that we'll go to the store. So then instead of we will, we say we all. I said that we'll go to the store. Okay, that's that apostrophe comes in. Okay, what if I said, I lost my train of thought. Oh, what is your favorite color? What is your favorite color? That's a question, Mrs. Cooper. Needs a question mark. What is your favorite color? Now, when we're talking, sometimes what happens is we blend some of these words together. So, for example, we often blend what is. And then it becomes what. So instead of saying what is, this becomes, oops, a little too close to my your. Sorry. What's your favorite color? What is your favorite color? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite color? Okay. What's your favorite color? Okay. No, seriously, what's your favorite color? I know some of you, your favorite color is purple, green, blue. We learned last week that Vita's favorite color was blue. My favorite color is green or yellow. Okay. So that's some of those with the is and will. There's also like how is your grandma feeling? How's your grandma feeling? Okay, again, how is kind of gets smushed together. And then this apostrophe comes in and comes in there between how and is. And then this becomes how's. How's your grandma feeling? How is your grandma feeling? How's your grandma feeling? Now, this one with not. And I do want to talk about this apostrophe because it takes out a letter and kind of goes in between the not part. So, for example, I do not know how to read. I should never hear any of you say this because you all know how to read. I do not know how to read. Now, sometimes when we're talking too fast, just like we said, Bouncy Ben is not a kangaroo. Bouncy Ben isn't a kangaroo. I do not know how to read. I don't know how to read. Now, this apostrophe is different because typically, like for he and will, it takes out these two letters, but the apostrophe still goes between he and will. Okay, same thing with she and is. She is, the apostrophe goes in between she and is. But for don't, there's a powerful apostrophe. And this powerful apostrophe goes in the middle of not. So instead of it being do not, okay, so like if do nots all together, almost looks like donut, but it's not. Do not is all together. It is so powerful that it can knock out this O and put an apostrophe between the N and the T. And then instead of saying, I do not know, you say, I don't know how to read. Okay? So remember, when it's the not contraction, the apostrophe goes between the N and the T. Okay? So that's that different type of apostrophe. See how there's two different types of apostrophes? This one I call the power apostrophe, and this one is just a regular apostrophe. And this apostrophe is for will and is, but the power apostrophe is for not. Oh, and this one's also for am. Okay. So let's try one more not, and then we'll get to our reading activity. Also, whoops, there's my marker. Okay. Okay, I have not traveled to Europe. True story. Been to a bunch of other places, but have not traveled to Europe. I have not traveled to Europe. Okay. Now the have not is what we're going to put together. Okay. But remember, when we're blending have not, and we're saying it real close together, the power apostrophe takes out the O. So then this becomes, I haven't traveled to Europe. So it becomes the power apostrophe, I haven't traveled to Europe. Okay? That's a little bit more of what we've been talking about with contractions, and we're going to continue to talk about those this week. Okay, moving right along. Okay, now for your sensory poem, what we're going to do is we're going to read another poem, but for your sensory poem, you're going to be listening to and looking at a video of a beach, and then you're going to be writing a sensory poem based off of the beach. But you can also use your prior knowledge if you've ever been to the beach. So if you've ever visited the beach, think of some things that you saw or heard or tasted or smelled or touched while you were at the beach. Okay, so, oops, I probably need to make that a little smaller and start up a little higher. Use your height, Mrs. Cooper. Okay. So a sensory poem is just basically what you're seeing, hearing, feeling, smelling, and tasting. Now you can make it rhyme if you want to, but you don't have to make it rhyme. So I'm going to do mine kind of based off of this poem. Okay. So this poem kind of talks about falling asleep in the nighttime. So it's kind of what I'm going to focus mine on is kind of nighttime and things like that. So as we're talking about it, we're going to be thinking about things that occur during the evening time. Okay, so nighttime sky, think about that. Okay, so I thought I'd stay awake all night. I thought I wouldn't sleep at all or dream. I'd watch till morning light, till daylight came and birds began to call. I'd see the stars slide down the darkened sky. At midnight come and go, and bats reel by. I would not fall asleep. Oh, what a joke! The honeysuckle's curling trumpet spoke. So sweet a word of fragrance that I woke to find the sun was up and it was day, and night and stars and bats all gone away. So thinking about some stuff that occurs at night. So I see Twinkling stars. Okay. I see twinkling stars. I hear, oops, I closed my book. I hear what do I hear? Oh, I could say I hear crickets chirping. Sometimes you hear crickets chirping. Okay. I feel the cool night breeze. Think about like the nighttime in the summer too. Okay. I smell. I smell. What do I smell? Ooh. This talked about the honeysuckle's sweet word of fragrance. So I smell honeysuckle trumpets. Suckle trumpets. Okay, so like these are the honeysuckles she's talking about. Right there, you smell the honeysuckles. I taste. What are something I taste at night? Taste. Stumped here. I see twinkling stars. I hear crickets chirping. I feel cool night breeze. I smell honeysuckle trumpets. I taste. Did you see what I did there? I had to go back and reread my poem to myself and my sensory words to myself to kind of see if I could figure out something that would taste. I mean, something that I think of that I taste at night is toothpaste, but that doesn't kind of go with me being outside. So, like, I always think of the thing that I taste at night is toothpaste because I brush my teeth at night. So, I taste, I'm going to put it there. I taste minty, fresh paste. Because it's just something I do at night. So, minty, fresh paste. So I see twinkling stars, I hear crickets chirping, I feel the cool night breeze, I smell honeysuckle trumpets, and I taste minty fresh paste. Now, did you notice something? I didn't just say, I see stars, I hear crickets, I feel the breeze, I smell honeysuckles, and I taste paste. So I used adjectives, I described what I was seeing, what it looked like. I used those describing words. So I described, okay, each time I talked about something, I described what the thing was doing. The cool night breeze, the honeysuckle, they looked like trumpets, the minty fresh paste. I described each of the pieces that I saw, heard, felt, smelled, or touched. Or tasted, I'm sorry, the last one, tasted. Okay, so for your activity today, you're going to be watching a video about the ocean, and then you're going to be talking about these same things. So what's something you see when you're at the ocean? Don't just say, I see waves. I see crashing waves. I hear seagulls. I hear seagulls squawking. I feel a breeze. I feel the ocean breeze. Okay. I smell water. I smell the salty water. Or even I smell sweet tropical flowers. I taste the salty water. Okay, so you just want to add some describing words to your piece. You don't just want to make it like the nouns. You want to add the adjectives as well. So I'm going to be looking for that. I want to see that. Okay, so this is your ELA lesson. Thank you so much for joining me. I miss you all in whole group. You probably could have helped me with that taste part, I'm sure. So I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye, guys. I miss you.